What does it take to be the top middle school FFA chapter in the nation? Four Carroll County Middle School students answered that question at the National FFA Convention in Indianapolis last November.
We had to wait the next day to find out, but I was telling them I already knew that our name was on the paper, already on the plaque. They didn't believe me, but I knew it. It was already there.
Previously known as the Future Farmers of America, the National FFA organization is one of the top leadership programs in public schools. To win the National FFA Middle School Model of Excellence Award, the Carroll County students showed how they grow leaders, build communities, and strengthen agriculture in their chapter. FFA advisor Mackenzie Carter sees her students making an impact.
Our community does what's called a Lawn of Hope, where businesses and individuals can decorate Christmas trees on Main Street, and people will bring canned food items, and based on the number of ounces, that's how many votes that tree has. It's a little fun competition, but all the canned food goes to the blessing box in the town of Hillsville, and then money for the trees goes to the American Cancer Society. We also did an FFA Fest this year, where our students set up all of these events. They do crosscut saw demonstrations and forestry events. We did pumpkin painting with younger kids. And our middle school students, they run the show. They do opening ceremony. They present, we had somebody present the FFA Creed this year. But they run the show, and they include everybody in the community.
Carroll County FFA advisor John Carpenter has been mentoring FFA members for almost 30 years and knew the challenges of winning at this elite level.
So I think we would have been totally okay if we had got third place that day. But somehow it was just, again, all the stars lined up. And I think what shone through for us was all these girls had been in all these events. So when they were asked questions about them, it wasn't like a made-up answer. It was like, our family did this.
The National FFA organization is a school-based youth development program with more than 945,000 student members. For Carrie Alderman, the trip to Indianapolis was a surreal experience.
I thought it was amazing. I couldn't believe it, and I just never thought we would make it that far. So I was just really proud of our chapter. I was super surprised. I'd actually just got off stage going across for the 3-star chapter award, and then just hearing that plus the 3-star chapter award, it just felt like it wasn't really happening, and it was just meant a lot to me.
Carroll County Farm Bureau president and middle school teacher Myra Leonard saw years of effort come to fruition on the national stage.
And when they announced it, it was a lifetime of work at our FFA chapter here. It was just the most exciting thing ever.
Winning a national award was a peak for the chapter, but excitement and pride fill the halls of Carroll County Middle School every day. For Mackenzie Carter, the work of developing the next generation of leaders continues.
I think it helps them figure out where they belong instead of figuring out that when you get to high school. They find their people here, they find out what they like, what competitions, how to interact with others, how to help others.
Making a successful transition to high school is just a part of the journey.
And these girls, I could not do it for them. And once you realize they really trained themselves for that contest, because they were much beyond me being able to train them. And you know, as a teacher, when you get to that level, that you have truly taught somebody a life skill that they're always going to use.
Megan Key feels FFA helped her hone her leadership skills as well as opened her eyes to a possible future career.
I don't live on a farm, but when I first joined FFA, I was like, I can't do this. I don't live on a farm. And then Carpenter, he sat me down. He was like, you don't have to live on a farm. I was like, but it's agriculture based. And he was like, that means nothing. That's just what it's trying to get you into. You don't have to be from an agricultural based anything. You can be fresh out of the city and still join. Because Mr. Carpenter and Miss Carter have inspired me so much. It's like, I just don't think that I can get away from it.
Founded at Virginia Tech almost a century ago by 4 agricultural education teachers, the mission of FFA is to make a positive difference in the lives of students by developing their potential for premier leadership, personal growth, and career success through agricultural education. In the case of the Carroll County Middle School chapter, mission accomplished. From Carroll County, Virginia, I'm Elijah Griles, reporting.